For today's video, I'll be giving you 9 tips for women on your first date. Hey guys, what's up there? What's up? Guys, kumusta po kayo? And hope you are all doing well wherever you are right now. Welcome back to our channel, and to those new to our channel, welcome to our channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell button para updated kayo sa ating mga uploads. So, we make videos about dating and relationship, and specifically interracial dating, age-gap relationship, interracial marriage, and all related stuff. So this might be a topic that you'll be interested with, to keep you updated. Yeah, make sure you are subscribed. So for today's video, I'll be giving you 9 tips for women on your first date. So this is this might be applicable to, Filipino women dating Filipino, but this is most especially for Filipina who's dating a foreigner for the first time, and that is a date wherein you haven't agreed yet to be in a relationship. So this is like the first stage or first date of the very beginning of getting to know each other. Alright, so the guy has invited you for the first date. Say he's invited you for a lunch date or dinner date. So what are the things that you should or you shouldn't do? So tip number 1, agree or arrange to meet in a public place wherein you feel safe and secure. Okay? So never agree in a place wherein it's too private and
you don't feel in control.
Yeah. You want somewhere wherein if he's gonna do something to you, you can just shout, and then the public will be aware of it.
And do a quick run.
Yeah, you can just run. Right? So that's tip number 1. Of course, you haven't know the person yet, and you don't know if he's is gonna be a rapist, or you might have bad intention. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2. Please come on time. Don't be Filipino.
Western men would find it very disrespectful.
Right. So if
you're late,
please come on time, guys, because you know what it tells you when you come late. Most especially on your first date, it just means that you don't respect his time. They value their time, so you must respect that. And they haven't, most of them, especially if it's their first time to the Philippines, they haven't got that concept yet of a Filipino time. Although, I myself, I don't do Filipino time. I don't like being late because it makes me feel nervous. So as much as possible, especially if it's something that's very important, I make it a point that I'll arrive before the time or on time. Yes.
Definitely.
Right. Tip number 3. Please dress appropriately. Right, men after all are visual human beings, so you want to be, you want to look pleasant, attractive,
feminine.
Yeah, feminine. So have an appropriate attire. You don't wanna. I don't think it's improper. You don't wanna come on your first date in a flip-flops or sleeveless and a shorts. I think.
No. You don't want
you have to make an impression, okay?
Yeah, you want to have nice hair, nice makeup.
Well, you don't have to, if you're not into makeup, you don't have to really, but a light makeup would do. And yeah, I think it's right that it suggests that you're making an effort for that date. And then tip number 4. Please do not bring a chaperone.
Westerners aren't used to the concept of you bringing a chaperone.
Right, I understand that. You might be afraid on your first date. But,
That's why you're meeting in a public place.
yeah, that's the point. You're meeting in a public place so that you feel more secured and you're not scared. But please don't bring a chaperone. Because you know what a chaperone tells you about you. I think if you bring a chaperone, then that just means you're not confident enough. And I think this is this is a common practice among Filipinas. They're bringing the whole family or the whole gang. That's a big turn off for them, guys.
Massive, massive.
You know, they don't want that. I mean, what's gonna happen on your first date if you're bringing the whole family and the whole gang? What's gonna be what are you gonna be talking about? I think the tendency is your attention would be more on your friends or your family members rather than on your date.
There'll be
So,
plenty of time for them
it's
to
like-
meet your family later.
It's supposed to be, yeah, you can meet them later on, but the first day is supposed to be knowing, getting to know each other, and it's not like something like a social gathering. Okay.
Correct.
Yes. And you know what's the other thing also? If you bring, say you bring one person, you're bringing a friend. The worst that can happen is your date might be falling for your friend and not you.
I've seen that happen.
Or the other thing that could happen is that how sure are you that your friend is gonna be loyal and faithful to you? Because I've heard stories that
Oh yes.
your friend is like taking his details and starting to communicate with him. So who's to blame? You're very trusting. I've never done that. Having a shop. Right. So you're there already. You're in a date. Or say you're going for a lunch date. You're going for a dinner date, and you're not going to a fast food restaurant, but in a fancy restaurant, or decent restaurant. Right. This is just my opinion, and you might disagree with this, but I think even it's your first date, and even if it's the guy who's asked for a date, I think you might think that it's just understandable that he's gonna pay for the bill. But I think it's better for you to offer some amount towards the bill, and I think that makes a good impression on you.
Undoubtedly, he'll say no, leave it to me. But it makes a good impression if you offer to pay.
Yeah. The most likely thing to happen really is that he's not gonna accept the offer. He's gonna decline, and he'll say that no, it's on me. It's on me because he's the one asking you for a date. But that's what he said. Most likely, it's gonna impress him, and I think I did.
Yes, you did. Darling.
That's what I did on our first date.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, I offered some amount, but of course I was expecting that he's gonna say no. And then another thing, if you know that you're not gonna pay or you're not gonna contribute some amount towards the bill, then please do not order the most expensive thing on the menu. And he's got something to say about this.
Yeah, I dated a Filipino, met her for the first time, and she flipped open the menu, went straight to fillet steak, and ordered a fillet steak meal at 1,700 pesos.
Yeah, so we first agreed to meet in the hotel and have a dinner there, and that's an expensive hotel, so they've got expensive food, and the thing that she ordered is a Filipino steak, and you know how expensive it is.
It's a straight
1,700 pesos. That's a big turn off. Right. But how would you feel then if she said that, is gonna, you know, give you some amount towards the bill, even if she's ordered the expensive stuff. You probably understand, or no? Not really.
Still, it's just sending conflicting signals. I still think you're better to not order the most expensive thing on the menu, full stop, even if you're going to contribute to paying towards it. Because what you're basically saying is I'm a high maintenance.
Yeah,
lady.
that's what I'm saying. You know, high standard, you get high maintenance. Yes, that's true. I agree with you there. So tip number 6. Tip number 6. Right, so you're there, and what's the purpose of you meeting? That's to get to know each other, to talk. But here you are, Filipino, who can't be separated by her phone. Keeps on checking on the phone. I think that's not a good thing to do.
No.
Because
If you're meeting a Westerner, keep your phone in your handbag. If you do need to check the phone, whatever reason, wait till it goes to the toilet. But
I think I better yet put your phone in a silent mode,
yes,
or you know, have it vibrating maybe. Yeah, because if you are into your phone, you know, just checking it after a few minutes, that just signals him that, you know, you're not really interested. You're not into
putting your phone
him.
in front of him.
Yeah. You've got. Yeah, you have to be focused. You know. Towards him and not be distracted towards your conversation and not be distracted by, you know, your phone.
Definitely.
And then tip number 7. Right, think ahead of the questions that you might want to ask him. But then you gotta be careful also and not to ask some questions that are awkward, you know. And this is something that we will discuss later on. Some questions that is not appropriate to ask on your first date. So you have to wait for that. Abangan nyo, we'll have another topic regarding as to what questions or what not to ask on your first date. There you are. You're getting towards the end of your date, and the guy is having a good time, and he's interested in seeing you again. He likes you. He wants to see you again. But then there you are. You didn't find him interesting, or you know, there's something in him that you found out that you don't like, and you don't want to move forward. Then you have to be honest and you have to tell him straight that, you know, I'm sorry, but I don't see us.
Let him down, Jen.
Yeah, you don't see us moving forward and getting together. Don't give him false hope. And, you know, just baka sasakyan nyo lang at para I don't know what may be your motive, but yeah, because some girls might be just, you know, maybe after for a free meal or what, or you know, and just go into it even if you're not, you know, you don't have the genuine interest in it.
Yeah, if the relationship's not going anywhere, then you're better to politely let him down gently and say, thank you very much for the meal, I enjoyed your company, but I don't think we have chemistry, or we're not, I don't see us going forward, but thank you very much for your time and courtesy.
Yeah, and that's bring us to the last tip number 9. You have to say thank you, whether you're moving forward or not. Just say thank you.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's the right thing to do, because of course the guy has spent his time, effort, and money towards that date, so it's just right to say thank you. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, those are 9 tips for women going on their first date, especially if you are going on a first date with a foreigner. So if you have more tips, or if there's anything that you can add to that tips, feel free to comment down below, and if you have any reactions, violent reactions to what we've said here, then you may comment it down below. If you have more topics that you want us to discuss, you want us to talk, just comment it down below, and
Let us know,
yeah, let us know.
and we'll be pleased to help.
Yeah. Right, so that's it for today, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell button para updated kayo sa aming mga uploads. Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you for
watching,
listening. See you
and
again.
have a great day or night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you in our next video. Bye. Bye.